today I'm going to be sharing the Our Home Furniture set from Re-Ment. I have all 8 sets here. I really like this series. I can't wait to see what's inside. There are so many things I'm excited about in this set. So at first I will show you the box as usual. It does come with a little backdrop, as all the Re-Ment sets seem to do. These are the sets inside, all 8 of them. I love the artwork on the box. This label confirms that it's a complete set, so there should be one of each set inside. This is that backdrop, so we get a wall, and then we get a floor with an area mat, and then there's also this piece here that you cut out and glue this surface to the back side of the wall, and then it holds it up. Like, I think there's a little, yeah, right there it shows. Just like that. So I'm not going to do that today. I have my own backdrops that I tend to use. But I'll show you what the boxes look like. So when you buy an individual set from this series, it comes in a blind box, so you don't know which set you're getting. And this is what the box looks like. It has the Our Home sample kind of setup picture right there, and some of the other pieces. On one side it has sets 1 through 4. On the other side it has sets 5 through 8. On the back it has more images and some text. And on the top some more images as well. So you open it up like this. And inside we have one of the sets. This is set number 1. But each set comes with the pieces are sealed in plastic so that none of the little pieces get lost. And then it also comes with a little insert that gives you information on it. This one is called phone. And then on the inside of the insert, it always has a little scenario that shows all of the pieces set up. And then there are often these little cut-aparts. So it takes a long time to unbox these. I'll unbox them off camera and then I'll come back and show you all of the sets. So I'm actually really excited to share these pieces with you guys, these sets, because there are some real gems here. Some of the pieces in this series are very reminiscent of, in terms of quality, of some of the earlier sets of Re-Ment. And I don't have a whole lot of earlier sets, but I do have some, and the quality is really noticeable. So I'm really excited to share this series with you guys so you can see some of the beautiful hidden gems in this one that I really was not expecting. So I'm going to start by showing you guys set number 1. Set number 1 is called Phone, and it has a phone and this cute little wicker stand, I guess. This is very tiny. It is more, most of the furniture for Re-Ment is more in line with 1/12 scale, whereas all the other pieces are 1/6 scale. But I think that this sort of thing looks cute as almost like a little, in terms of using it with my pull-up dolls, this would look nice almost as like a wall accessory that you would hang on the wall, maybe in a bathroom or in a kitchen or something, or kind of have it standing on another piece of furniture. As you can see, the drawers really do work. Some of them are looser than others, but it does have really nice attention to detail. It has some distressing details and this kind of wicker kind of texture, and then the back has this design on it. Oh my goodness, keep throwing it around. It's really cute. I like it. I'm going to put it back there. And then this is the little telephone that comes with this set. So this is, you know, an okay phone. It's not all that detailed, and it has some little flaws in it, like this little line doesn't continue all the way across. And it's really kind of, it reminds me more of like a play scale type of phone. Like it's just not quite as detailed as what we like to see from Re-Ment, but it's still a cute little prop. It's one of those things, some of these props make better background details that would be kind of out of focus and just not in the spotlight. And then other items are real eye catchers. And so that's more of a background detail. Then we also have this fly swatter, which is a strange little household item, but it's here nonetheless. And then this pamphlet, actually, I cut off the whole back of it and cut out all of the inserts. That's what the inside of the insert looks like, but I cut out all of the cut aparts. This one looks a little bit like a phone, like a bunch of phone numbers. It almost looks like a drill down kind of plan for calling in emergencies or something. Anyways, I thought it went well with the phone, and I like the detail of the cut apart, so I often like to cut them out. I like that some of them have this, it's almost like they look like they're transparent because you can see just like a fainter version and the reverse on the other side. So it makes it look like it's printed on really thin paper or tissue or something. And I don't know what this is. It looked like maybe a little piece of mail or a notebook, but it has some stamps on it as well. You see the little stamps? Anyhow, I don't know what all of these things are because it's not in English, and I unfortunately only know one language, so I don't know what that's all about, but they're really cute, so I cut them out. This might be one of my favorite sets, but it's hard to choose a favorite set in this particular series because there's lots of really great things in this series. This is the pamphlet, or the little insert for set number 2, which is called Parakeet and CD Player. So here is the first piece, which is this adorable little bird cage. It does open up, which makes it a lot easier for you to put the bird in and out of the cage. His feet are such that they will grip the little, I don't know what that thing is called, like the little perch, I guess it's called. And there's this really cute little detail in the cage where you can raise the little door. And I bet you could even put the bird, I know that you can put him on top of the cage like that. He doesn't hold it quite so well that way, but I bet that you could put him so that he looks like he's just kind of like coming out. Yeah, you can. So it's really awesome that you can do so many different things with this little bird. You put him on top of the bird cage, you could put him in the bird cage, and you could probably put him in a few different places. So the other interesting piece that comes with this set is the CD player. I have mixed feelings about this CD player. It looks a little ugly. Just the coloring of it. I wish that this was silver instead of blue, and it's just kind of like a unidentifiable blob until you look at it really closely, and then you realize, oh, those are speakers, and I guess the little antenna helps it to be more identifiable. But the interesting little surprise about this piece is that it does have some working parts. So the cassette deck actually opens up, and you can see some, like the little place for you to put a little cassette inside, and the CD thing also. I'm sorry, my phone keeps on making noises. So the little CD area also opens up like that. So these nice little surprising details, the fact that the CD player has some movable parts is nice. It kind of makes up for the look of it, but not quite, because when I take photos of it, it would, you know, you're not going to see that those pieces are moving necessarily. Now it also has this really interesting thing that I think is a little CD case. The CD fits, it doesn't really click in, so it doesn't, like, it falls out really easily. It's easy to lose it. But it has this little plastic CD case. I'm guessing it's a CD case. I don't know what this part here is for, but you open it up, it has the band on the front and some more images on the back. It is really cute. And then I think, I haven't tried it yet, but I think that this CD will also fit inside of the player. Yeah, it does. So it's kind of cool. Then the cut aparts for this one are this interesting little, I don't know what this is. It looks like a computer, like it definitely has the computer printout things on the side of it, like it came out of a printer. And it looks almost like a census or a survey or something. I'm actually wondering, because it came with this little pamphlet, like grocery pamphlet. I almost wonder if it might be like an order delivery, like an order form for getting your groceries delivered to your door. It could be what that's all about. This next set is called Gifts. And I did not cut out the box that is meant to go around the, like, if you cut this all out and glued it together, it could be packaging for the blender, but it would be really flimsy packaging, so I'm not really interested in doing that. But this is a really nice set. It has some real great pieces in it. So it has this bottle, like it's a gift. It's basically like a fancy bottle of something that you could give as a gift. It came with the bottle, kind of like a blank bottle inside, and then it came with this sticker that you wrap around it. And I don't know if I did the greatest job of wrapping it around it. I've seen bottles like this in gift shops and like specialty food stores and stuff, but I've never had one myself, so I don't really know what's inside. I'm guessing it might be like some of that fancy bubbly water or something. And I didn't do the greatest job of wrapping it. I didn't quite know exactly what I was doing, but there it is. And now, hooray for this. This is a little set of, I guess it's a little container of coffee. And I really like this. I like the detail of it. I like that it looks like it kind of looks very similar to Nescafe in the shape of the container and the coloring of the lid. I like that it's a separate, like that the lid comes off and that you can take the coffee out of it. I think it's coffee. It says Poochie Blend. It must be coffee. Anyhow, this is a lot more in line with the quality of Re-Ment that is from older sets, so I really like this a lot. I like the little coffee. It's really cute. Another piece that I think is a real gem in this set is this beautiful retro blender. It has these pieces that, you know, are removable, so it's interactive, which is kind of nice. And it's just really, like, it has good attention to detail. Like, these are actually textured lines on the side of the blender cup. Sounds like there's elephants upstairs, but there really isn't. And then the little buttons, they don't press, but they're just really cute. I love the coloring. It looks very, very retro. And then we have a little cup of whatever might have been blended inside of it. Now, oftentimes blenders like this will come with something inside of them. This one is empty, I guess because it's supposed to be a gift. It doesn't have anything in it. But we do have this little glass cup with some flowers on it and a little creamy drink with ice cubes. It looks like maybe a little pina colada or something. And then the last gift item here is this tin of cookies. It says Royal Petite Cookies. It's very similar to cookies that you would buy as a gift. It opens up and it has 2 layers of cookies. So this is what the tin looks like. And then it has the little layer of wrappers for the bottom and the little layer of cookies. They go like that. And then another layer of wrappers and another layer of cookies. So they're really, that's a beautiful piece. So this is set 4. It's called House Plant and Rack. And I did use the cut-aparts on this one. Here's the rack. It looks very nice with the other little cabinet or whatever you call it. It's a cute little magazine rack. Nice to have as a little background item. And then the cut apart was a little magazine to go inside of that rack. And then another item that I really love from this set is this plant. I'm always looking for plants to put in the backgrounds of my photos. It just warms up your scene and makes a place look a lot more homey and warm and inviting. So this plant has 3 pieces, well 4 pieces actually. It has this nice white pot. I like that it's very plain. It will look nice in lots of different settings. And then it has the drainage tray. And then it has one of these bottles that you put to kind of continuously water your plant so that you don't have to try to remember to feed it. And then it comes with this little plant spray bottle, and this is beautiful. This is so nice. Really nice attention to detail. It's a nice piece. And then we have some mystery pieces here. I don't know what this is. I've seen these before, but I don't know what it is. I feel a little uninformed not knowing what it is. It's definitely recognizable. I think we have it here in North America, but I don't know what it's for. There we go. And then we have, I guess this is maybe a paint roller. It works, like the roller kind of rolls. And then I don't know what this is. At first I thought it might be something that goes over. There's a little something on it. Yeah, there's a little something on it. At first I thought it might be something that goes over the roller, but it doesn't really fit. It can go in, but it doesn't really fit, so I don't think that's what it's for. I don't know what it is. It has a little handle and little legs on it, so I'm not really sure. And when I look at the images, it's just kind of, oh yeah, it looks like it does go over the roller. It goes over the paint roller. Yep, that's weird. But okay, at least now I know what it is. The next set is set number 5, and it's called TV, and I have used the cut-aparts because they are the inside of the television. So here's the television. It's actually a fairly heavyweight television. It doesn't move, like it doesn't kind of tilt or anything, but the front piece of it comes off. It does have a screen. It's like a piece of plastic. The front comes off of it, and then this is the cut apart, and it has a sports scene, and it has kind of like a tranquil, what looks like maybe the front of the first screen of a movie or something. I thought a TV this big looks really nice with sports on it, even though I'm not a big sports fan myself. And it just kind of sits there. It doesn't really click in place or anything, but it holds okay. Like if you shake it, it comes off. So you would have to be kind of careful with it. And then this is the little TV cabinet that it comes with. The little door is really open. It's nice and plain and neutral. It's gray. It matches quite nicely with the TV. So there we go. And then this is a very weird piece. It is a drying rack. that you would hang over something, and then it has all these clothespins. It's just, and then it has these little socks that you can put in some of the clothespins. They're like separate items, and you just kind of like shove them up into the clothespins. The clothespins don't actually work, but you can use friction to hold them, to make them hold the socks. It's just kind of like a weird, cheap looking thing. Like it definitely looks like a Barbie accessory or something, because it's all one color of plastic, and maybe this is how these look in real life, but I wasn't too impressed with it. I won't be using it. This is set number 6, and it's called Curry, and it has some beautiful pieces in it. I did use the cut-aparts because they were really fun. This is one of those little plastic units that has little clear storage drawers in it, very similar to the ones that we have in like real life. I have some of these in my home. It's really, really cute. I love, 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 love this. And then these are awesome as well. These are also what I am considering some of my favorite pieces. We have these Ziploc storage containers. They don't actually say Ziploc on them, but they are definitely similar to the Ziploc reusable storage containers. Really cute. And then a little thing of curry to go inside. So adorable. And then another little Ziploc container. This one is one of the round ones with the clamps on the sides of it. And it has some little rice leftovers to go inside. There we go. And then I thought that this pen was for writing the dates on the Tupperware. And maybe it is, but then one of the cut-aparts is this cute little memo pad. And it has all of these pieces of paper that you just layer, and then I stapled it with one of my tiny staples. I have a tiny stapler, so the pen goes with the memo pad. Then there's this cute little plate of food, unrelated to the storage containers. It looks like some salad or some noodles with salad around it. I'm not sure what it is, but this plate is really pretty. The food is okay. It's not the most detailed Re-Ment food that I've ever seen, but it's okay. And then this is a little, I'm guessing a little condiment of some sort. It's a little brown bottle with a white lid. And then these are some of the other cut-apart pieces. This is a bank book. It says Poochie Amma Bank, like a checkbook or a bank statement book or whatever. Maybe it goes like this. Nope, it doesn't. It goes like this. It's cute. And then I don't know what this is, but it was cute, so I cut it out. Here's set 7. It's called Table. I used all the cut-aparts on this insert. The main piece is this really cool wicker table. It coordinates with the other pieces of furniture from this set. And it has this really beautiful clear piece of plastic that's supposed to look like glass. It's nice quality. It's not like, it's very shiny and very see-through. I'm impressed with the quality of the table. It is tiny, so it's not really to use with your 1/6 dolls, but it certainly is really cute. I really love this little cup. It seems like a little novelty cup. I collect coffee cups, so I really like this. It says Puchizo Kun, and it has a little, maybe this is tea for inside of it. It's cute anyways. And then I don't know what this is. I've seen these before, but I don't know what it is or what it's used for. In the image, it's on the floor beside the table, but I'll put it on the table. I don't know what it is. If you guys know what that is, please tell me. I'll show you so that you can see like the quality of it. It looks like it's like a piece of bamboo with some dots on it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like for incense, or maybe it's, well, I don't know. Who knows? It's cute though. Then there's a second telephone in this set. I'm not sure why they have two telephones. This telephone is no nicer than the other one. In fact, it might be even worse. It's a cordless telephone. It looks very Barbie-ish. Not very nice at all. Definitely not something that I'm excited to have. Then we have the cut-aparts include this cute little magazine thingy. Or maybe it's a little catalog. I can't tell. I'll put it in the magazine rack. And I'm actually quite excited about this little piece of this little cut apart that I made into a Kleenex box. So I added the tissue myself. It's just tissue paper. It's not real Kleenex, but because I thought it would be like stiffer and hold up a little bit better if it was tissue paper instead of real Kleenex. But this, even though it was a little hard to make, I just used this glue right here, Tombow Mono Liquid Glue. This is liquid aqua glue, and it's really great for gluing paper to paper. So you just cut it all out, and then I just bent using these pliers with the straight edges on them. I bent all of the edges to make a nice crisp straight fold. And then I just glued where it said to glue, and then it leaves a little bit of an outline around it, and I just trimmed it off the bottom. And this is a much more realistic looking Kleenex box than any of the other Kleenex boxes I've ever had in Re-Ment before. Even though I had to make it myself, it's because Kleenex boxes are actually made out of paper, it is a lot more realistic than something like this, which came in the Today's Meals set. This weird thing, which is a tissue box, but as I said in the other video, if it didn't have this line, like these two parts, this by itself might look like a decent box of Kleenex, but then this is one of those Kleenex box covers, and I just think that's kind of ugly. Also, I think that the scale is a little bit better with this one than this one. And then this is the other Kleenex box that I have. The scale is a little bit better. This is a Hello Kitty Kleenex box, but as you can tell, it's kind of weird looking. It's hard to tell. Like, I think it's supposed to be a little piece of fabric that kind of like, there's elastic here, and it just fits over a tissue box and makes it look like a little strawberry shortcake decoration. But I really like this Kleenex box. So I was glad to have that cut apart as an option there. It looks nice under the table like that too. So here's the last set. It's called Fan. And there are some fun pieces on this set as well. So here's my favorite part of this set is this beer bottle. I think it's a really realistic looking beer bottle. It has a really nice detail on the cap, like the beer bottle cap. It looks like it's an actual separate piece of plastic, which adds to the realness of it. The label looks cute. It looks like a Rickards, which is a beer that we have around here. It's not, but the R on it reminds me of Rickards. So that's really sweet. Again, the scale is usually off on the furniture pieces, so see the ginormous beer bottle won't work very well on the Re-Ment table, but it'll look nice on a regular table. And then this is a little beer glass that has a little logo on it. It says Our Beer in white, and then the beer that goes inside is nicely detailed. It looks like beer. It's the right color. It has foam on the top. It's quite nice. There we go. Then we have a fan, And it's funny that there are fans in two sets. I think both of these sets are from 2017. Yep, they are. So this is the fan that comes in it comes in the Kawamoto family living room set. And I like this fan quite a bit better than I like this fan. Obviously, you know, this one looks a lot more sturdy. I mean, you know, you can get these cheap fans at Walmart, so this, you know, probably is pretty realistic. I mean, the older fans used to look more like this, and I guess more modern fans that are cheaper and just not as well made look like this. It has some buttons. They don't work or anything. It does like it will spin, but it doesn't spin quite as easily as this one does. So yeah, that's the fan that comes with this set. And then this plate is one of my favorite pieces in this whole series. I love this plate. It's so pretty. Look at it. It's just so lovely. It's gorgeous. Ah, I love it. Now the food is not as realistic as I would like it to be, but it's okay. It's kind of some fried things and some lettucey things and some more fried things. Don't know what they are. The chopsticks are really nice though. One of the cut-aparts in this piece is this piece of like newspaper-like stuff, and it has grease stains on it. So I thought it might be for serving something on, and I kind of crinkled it up on purpose so it looks like a piece of wrapper or something from something. It's really cute. I'll put the food on the little living room table. Again, that just kind of shows you how bad the scale is on that table, but it is cute. And put the wrapper on the ground. Maybe it's a good wrapper to put under the bird cage. And then the other cut apart is this little catalog. I'm guessing it's a catalog. This is probably the front. I'll put that in the magazine rack. So this is the Our Home Furniture set from Re-Ment. Which set is your favorite of this? I think I would have to say the bird cage is my favorite. It's just so different than anything that I've seen by Re-Ment. I really love the gift set too. I like this bottle and I love the blender. And the cookie box. So I think those two would be my two very favorite. But if I had to choose one, I'd probably choose the bird cage because we have had similar items, especially similar blenders in the past made by Re-Ment, but this is definitely the nicest blender that I have in my collection. So I'd love to hear what's your favorite part of this series. Leave me a comment below and have a really great week.